work that we do is a combination of tradition and contemporary, the way we look at it. So we like to be able to be experimental, but at the same time, honor the traditions from which it comes. Jazz, Afro-Caribbean, spiritual traditions. Really a Pan-American view of art and of musical expression. My grandfather, his band was the first band that I ever played with, the conga drum. I started with his band at the age of 12. The drum brought me to this whole world of not just rhythm, not just music, but culture, because it's connected to the history of the Americas, the history of Cuba, the history of Afro-America. Half of what I do is performing and recording, and the other half is teaching.
The beginnings of the song Afro-Cubano coincide with the gradual ending of slavery.
People sometimes refer to me as an ethnomusicologist, and I'm not. I don't have any type of degree at all. But I had a lot of questions about this music that spoke to me, and that was part of my roots. And there were no answers other than from the musicians themselves. And I'd ask them questions about where the music came from and where did they grow up, what instruments were being played there at that time. That's where I learned the most. That's where I felt like connected.
A lot of you are already aware that the National Academy of Recording Arts and Sciences eliminated 31 categories from Grammy consideration, and that the vast majority of those categories are quote-unquote ethnic categories.
It's important to have voices that are speaking for the little guy, so to speak, in this society where it's all about that 5% that's controlling everything.
We're calling for a national boycott of the telecast.
Yeah. Cultural resistance, you know, it's almost an interesting term because just playing and preserving certain styles of music itself is resistance. There's a concept that art and politics are separate, and that's a lie. For us, the art is totally connected to our social reality, and so we don't have to bring social justice issues to the art. The art is born out of those issues.